Well, here we go. Fantyx in blue, playing for Alpina. On the right, Onord bringing in Task Force 45. Should be an interesting one. So, yeah, let's go, let's go, let's go. I hope you are as hyped as I am for this game in Division 1. I want to see how my 4th Alpina does. I would say Onord is the favorite here, but maybe Fantyx can surprise us. I let you decide as well, though. You can gamble your points away if you want to. Will Fantyx win or Onord? 5-minute vote. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Cavalry scouts coming around. Mates coming around. HMGs, converted gunners. On the other side, it's pioneers for the start already. Together with Lancia Flame. MG42 as well. You get some of the auto blindata, some of the P26s. M8s versus auto blindata will be the matchup in the center, I guess. M15 coming up as well. Wonder if we will see a Sherman in the middle. I feel like Sherman in the middle would be a good idea. Because M8s can be beaten by this. M8s can be beaten by this. Oh, we see cheap 15-point tanks in the north as well. And they have 2 MGs. And Brella is not a bad tank MG. So, yeah, 15 points for two MGs and a gun that can kill all the light tanks and all the... and some HE shells that are also okay. 47mm. Like, you pay more for the 47mm anti-tank gun than you pay for this 47mm that is armored and has 2 MGs coming with it. So, yeah. I let you decide if that's good or not. Auxiliary in the 5-point transport. No artillery at the beginning. Both bring in Maverick. Over here, a lot of mates. Sherman coming in. Okay, yeah, that's a good decision in my eyes. Converted gunners coming in as well. Converted gunners coming in as well. And yeah, you can start your gambling if you want to. Gambling will go on for like 3 more minutes. If I would have points, I would put them on Fantyx. Just for the hell of it. But I can't gamble on my own channel. M14, 41 in the north. Converted gunners over here. HMG being around. And here we go. Here we go. Pioneers and Alpini Fausts. Lancia Flame. Issue of this division, Duvunque, being somewhat slow transport, on par with the Bedford. Mate actually going quite deep. HMG as well. Converted gunners going in for there. You have to work with that. Even the Jeeps only go 80 km/h. The Fiat 508 CM. So the Autoplanedata are even faster actually, with 82 km/h. Those are pretty good. Mate Scott goes 90 km/h though. So yeah, Lancia Flame here has to be careful. And Mate Scott is trying to get the kill there. And Fantyx. Don't go there. Yeah, stay on your side. Decide to just defend this. Okay, he wants to move them into the center. Let's just keep them here. Autoblindata beating the cavalry scout. Lancia Flame, one of them getting killed off. Second one drops smoke. Nearly gets killed off as well. M8s in the rear. Trying to open fire on something. The Autoblindata over here. Get the kill. Sherman is slowly coming in. The other side, the P26 is coming in as well. T70 on the sniper position. But there's a pack 40 now around. So it needs to be careful. B25 bomber on the way in already. One M8 gets sniped. Second M8 has to be careful. Gets out. B25 is getting a bomb strip off, but G55 is coming for the kill. AA is out though. And B25 has good rear gunners actually. So it might be able to get the kill here. Like, which would be insane. Yeah, B25 rear gunners are good. This is kind of insane sometimes. B25, you know, the bombers like it. Can be quite nasty to deal with. G55 came out a bit too early. It should have gotten behind the B25 then and would have gotten the shutdown. Yeah, bit of a miss micro there by Fantyx, but a bad start. He needed that kill. He needed that kill on the B25. He can't lose a fighter like that. Really can't afford that. Okay. P26 gets the kill there. Another M8 down. Autoblindata holding the line. T70 versus B26. Autoblindata also coming around. Is a bit slow though. Sherman comes around, gets an Autoblindata P26 kill. Blindata rolling in. M14 could move up here as well, maybe. Blindata now coming in. Yeah, moving them in piecemeal. Not a good idea by Fantyx. Fantyx not quite on par with his play. M8's coming around, trying to sneak into the rear. Oh, that might actually hit the Pioneers. We'd have left one down here. That would be Fantyx. Off-map plane coming in. Alpini getting killed off. M14 now coming around. We'll get a shot off here for sure. Most likely we'll get a second one before... Or no. Oh, what? That wasn't it? Sure, it was it. T70 is really good. T70 is really good. And the AA is coming in onto the 172mm as well. Off map is being called in though. A20 Havoc comes in as well. 20mm are out now. Radiator overheated. The 172mm gets shut down by the M15. Off map is called in. Units are disengaging here for Onord. M8's moving around. T70 being an absolute beast up here. Off map coming in. M14 moving to hunt the M8. Pioneer now moving, trying to move into room center. Off map, hitting the converted gunners. But yeah, losing the off map plane is rough. Losing the off map plane is rough. Converted gunners in the south together with the HMG. But you could overrun that with some autoblindata. Autoblinda. Blindata. Blindata is the Soviet Romanian division. Pioneer around here. 12-12 is re-established. M8 disengaging here again. M8 will be really annoying here. Panzerschreck is called in, but for the center. Pioneer will get a hit on the flame converted gunners. Will not get the surrender, as the front line was behind them. Threw a TNT on the converted gunners, but the converted gunners didn't take any damage there. Retreat bonus FTV. M8 is trying to hide here. M1441 is coming for them. Pioneer engaging. Moving forward. Will most likely soon engage the cavalry scouts. Cavalry scouts trying to disengage there. Pioneers got in over here. 12-12 is established again. M8 got a shot off. M1441 gets a penetration. M8 disengaging further. Really annoying. For Fantyx there. T70 moved around once more. Panzerschreck being called in. That's a trick over here. Has to be careful. Will get killed off by the 50 cal. What do you want to have happen? Okay. It hides itself before it gets killed off. Converted gunners over here on the move. Got hit by the MG42. Will now be hit again. Some of them might drop. Nope. Actually, none getting killed there. Interesting. And well, Pioneers over here getting bullied back by 2 Shermans. 2 Shermans are a problem. And another B-25 bomber coming around with the MG42. Bombs falling. Might want to jump out again, yeah. Dodges most of the damage. And yeah, now a G55 could follow this one down and kill it off, but doesn't come in now because it got killed off. And you can't afford a second one right now as Onord, as Fantyx. Fantyx also losing over here. Yeah, his unit should have been in a building, losing in a 1v1 fight against a converted gunner, because converted gunners are really strong. Ultimately, that they're now coming in here, down to the south. As A-phase is starting to come too close. Radio, mortar, half-tracks hitting the 20mm here, and hitting them quite well. Thanks to the spotting airplanes. 20mm has to disengage. Try to get the hell out of there. 820, not quite getting shut down here. Yeah, no, we'll just make it out. Really annoying here for Fantyx. Yeah, it looks like game number 1 will go for Onord, if it stays as it is right now. And the Shrek getting killed on the way there. Body has arrived, but artillery is on the side of Onord now. Meanwhile in the south, the Autoblindatas should be able to at least get the flag around this back. Alpini Faust coming in. M8 still moving around. At least these are pretty cheap, so, and affordable. Move around. Like 40 hitting the converted gunners. But yeah, an M8 in the rear is just really annoying. The P2640 coming around. And second AAP is now also getting killed off. 17 pounder now, Pack 40 now getting hit as well. 20mm. Does it survive this? Okay, it survives it, but on 1 hit point. And now they are hitting hard onto the Pack 40. So really not good here for Fantyx. Mortar half-tracks doing a lot of work. And 220 mils will not be enough to kill it. We just saw it earlier. 220 mils not enough to kill this. 90mm is being called in. T70 moving around again. Onord being as annoying as always. Alpini Faust will not win this engagement against converted gunners. We saw that once before. We will see it once again. 13 M1 grants are just really, really, really nasty. Converted gunners over here. Meanwhile, P26 versus the T70. P26 is losing. It's not hitting. Gets killed off by the Sherman. Yeah. This is not going well whatsoever for Fantyx right now. Fantyx in a lot of trouble. MG42 sitting around there. Alpini Faust being forced back. P70 will hit the P26. P26 finally gets the kill there, but that T70, that's just so much work. Nearly as annoying as this here. 81mm mortars coming up. But the situation here is already pretty bad for Fantyx. Losing the off-map was bad, losing the fighter was bad. And yeah, the fight on the ground is not going amazing either. P70 around here once more. for 50 points. Quite good unit. Has only 8 hit points, so 1 penetration kills it from a medium tank. But you first of all have to hit it, and it has 1750 meter range, and is really fast, so can be really annoying. 20mm gets killed off again by the 81mm mortars. And you can't do a mortar duel with non-half-track mortars versus half-track mortars. And your mortars can just be killed off by the half-track mortars as well. So, yeah, Fantyx doesn't really have a solution for this right now. The half-track mortars, I feel like, will just keep on bullying him and will kill him off over time by killing off one asset after another, allowing the forces of Onord to abuse the fact that there maybe is no AA anymore. Yeah, like B-25's now coming in, that there is no anti-tank anymore if they hit all the Pak-40s, so that Sherman can just roll forward and stuff like that. 90mm now coming in, but the B-25s already dropped their bombs, and yeah, converted gunners are pushing in heavily now. This is not going well for Fantyx. M8 finally got killed, so the M14s finally can move forward. Pioneer coming in down here. P26 got killed. Pak-40 finally gets a Sherman killed. Second Sherman though is hitting it hard. Gets it pinned down. Mortars get hit by the mortar half-tracks. Mortar half-tracks are just insanely strong right now for Onord. Doing so much work. Doing so much work here. Fantyx really in the pickle. Alpini going down. M4A1 hitting the Pak-40 over here. M15's coming in. But they're not really good against Shermans. Alpinis and Pioneers not really amazing around this territory. Like, they're decent. Alpinis are fine with their... Both the Breda and the MG42s are pretty decent here. The Pioneers I wouldn't use here at all. They're kind of wasted here. You want to use them around here, around here, around here. On this map, maybe 1 or 2 for anchor points where the enemy has to get into CQC combat, but the amount of Pioneers he brought into the middle was too much. They don't have any firepower on long range, so they're really only good on the anchor points for CQC, like maybe like over here or stuff like that, or in here. And then if you need to clean something out with CQC because the enemy has entrenched himself in a position, then maybe, but not just as frontline units. They are too expensive for being frontline units with 30 points. And now big artillery comes in. We have a 203mm, and yeah, this is GG. Fantyx will lose game number 1 here. He gets completely crushed right now in the middle. And Onord, once more, will beat someone in Division 1. Onord might be currently the favorite. Like, it will be in the finals, or like the final top 3 currently, as Kama is most likely dropping out of the league. It will most likely between Onord, Gonzo, and Quadro U. And of those 3, I would say Onord might be my favorite currently. Though Gonzo played a bit of Mimi in the last time they met. Onord was able to beat him, and Onord looked really strong there. So even if maybe Gonzo plays a bit more serious divisions, he might still lose there. So we will see. We're at 3mm. It's in here. I'm not quite sure how good Quadro U is currently. 20mm gets killed off over here. And Quadro U often plays better when he's in a solid mindset, and he's currently not that much in a... He's a bit of a... at least from what I've read, he seems to be a bit of raging about Steel Division currently, so we'll have to see. But yeah, Fantyx is just completely getting pushed out here in the center right now. And yeah, the Nisei converted gunner Sherman train with artillery support is just unstoppable. Like nothing you can do about that right now in 4th. At this stage of the game. M14 gets killed off. Another G55 comes around. G51 fighter bomber will try to get the hell out. And yep, as the AA is all dead, it will get out because there's no AA to hit it. Well, on the other side it has AA that might even... No, will not kill the G55, but yeah. Without the AA, G55 against AA, G55 doesn't win here. G55 will get out, but will not get the kill, so it's a futile investment as well, as the other guy got its bombs dropped off. And with that, Fantyx is just dying here. A lot of good plays here by Onord for sure. Quite a couple of misplays in my eyes by Fantyx as well. And yeah, the divisions also were favoring Onord, so... Game is decided. Like, Fantyx could tap out here right now. He's bringing up a meme of M15s here. I guess that is the last thing he will try. As now B25 will bomb his meme. Artillery can bomb his meme as well. All the meme techs are getting pinned down. 2 Shermans should be able to clean that up. More Shermans on the way. And yeah, Fantyx surrenders. GG. Onord completely styling on Fantyx here. Here we go. MG42 tractions. And flamethrowers and tractions rushing in. Versus some jeeps on the other side. Oh no! Another guy with low self-esteem. How predictable. How predictable. AV M1 howitzer was super busted back in Normandy. Still really good in Steel Division 2 as well. With the radio. Trying to hit over here. Is aiming. It's now trying to hit over here. Fantyx using his Mosquito Pathfinder quite well. Not hitting the most precise way over here either though. These units are getting into a pretty good position. MG42 even has this chance of firing here. 1 Tetrock is around. 2 more Tetrocks getting called in to deal with the spare wagon issue. A lot of infantry coming in. MG42 once more opening fire on some flamers. SS Legionaries and Panzer Grenadiers have arrived. Pioneer Führer should move out of there. Meanwhile in the north, 233 will open fire on some air landings. Oh no, on some Vickers HMG actually. IG-33 arrives in the center in a second. About some Flak 38s will try to come in. Ooh, 2-inch carrier gets hit. I'm pretty sure that was planned to hit the town and get some smoke in, so... Annoying there. Needs another unit with that. 231 is doing some good damage here as well. Yeah, landings. Don't want to be the ones tanking the SS Legionary. Not the best CQC fighters. 20mm will unload in a second, I guess. Going a bit deeper. Fantyx so far holding a 1311. A lot of infantry coming around here though. Single SS Legionaries obviously will not be able to hold that. Panzer Grenadiers hitting the AV flamers there for a second. SS Legionaries now disengaging. Panzer Grenadiers maybe should disengage as well. Volksdeutsche coming in. Another 231 coming in. 1 Tetrock got killed off here. I see that correct. More Tetrocks coming around. And the 20mm get the Mosquito. Turns out wooden framework can get you killed. So they are surprisingly tanky, both in real life and also in the game. Glider crews, 3 of them versus SS Legionaries. Should not go too well for the SS Legionaries. Quite heavily outnumbered here. Tetrocks now get the kill onto the spare wagon. 1 of them got killed though. Stuck being called in. Spare wagon over here. Trying to engage airborne paras, but Tetrocks are on the way, so it should disengage. Panzer Grenadiers here are in trouble as well. And yeah, 231 shouldn't push forward, should disengage rather. Tries to disengage now. Will get out for now. SS Legionaries got killed off. Volksdeutsche have to be careful. MG42 coming in as well. Oh, 231 in trouble. 231 number 2 in trouble as well. Should try to disengage as well. 3-star veteran C. Infantry here. Quite scary. 20mm in a bit of trouble. Volksdeutsche around. MG42 around. Meanwhile in the north, Fantyx holds quite well. He sends forces into middle. Middle not super well held by Onord. Has a 2 6-pounders and 4 infantry squads. Oh no, 5 infantry squads, 2 flamers. Versus quite a couple of infantry squads with long-range support on the other side. IG-33 not quite in range of that HMG. 2 Stooks and a Speerwagen coming in over here to try to deal with the Tetrarch. Polston's on the other side for Onord to help out with AA. Yeah, the infantry here is really the problem. 3-star veteran C infantry is really strong. And these Panzer Grenadiers are in trouble as well. Get the kill there, but now should disengage. Speerwagen gets some bounces there. Now tries to disengage again. The Stooks are coming around. Tetrarch's now pushing in, but the Stooks and the Speerwagen here might come in just in time to help out. Volksdeutsche versus Airborne Paras. Volksdeutsche without a regency will lose out there. Meanwhile, Mosquito in the middle. 1410 for Fantyx. But that doesn't mean much in this matchup. Not yet. Tetrarch gets the kill onto the Speerwagen 233. Stook now engaging though, and that's not healthy for Tetrarch. We don't have any Little Johns. Ah, first Little John arrives now. 2 Stooks around. IG-33 number 2 arrives. Flak 36 arrives for the center. Lighter crew coming in here for Onord. Flak 38 getting hit. Air landing. Has to disengage. Stook got penetrated there by the Tetrarch, I think. But frontally the Tetrarch doesn't really stand a chance. But the Stook obviously just annihilates the Tetrarch if it hits it. So Tetrarch goes down here. Another Tetrarch versus Stook scenario over here. Stook will get a shot off, will get a kill. So Tetrarch numbers are slowly dwindling. But for only 25 points you can... Yeah, it's not the biggest loss, losing them. Tetrarch Little John arrives. Those are 40 points, so... a bit more valuable, but obviously also a bit more powerful. They need 3 penetrations though to kill the Stook. Stook only needs 1. But they, with their APCR shells... oh no, they only fire AP shells. I thought they fire APCR shells. Okay, so they don't have higher crit chances actually. Tempest trying to hit here. Flak 36 trying to beat it back. Flak 38 he has to be careful as his Legionaries coming in. First artillery piece on the side of Fantyx as well. A 122mm with supply. So that's quite costly. Quite the investment there. The Russian artillery piece. Speerwagen 231 here. Driving around, has to be careful. Runs into a 6-pounder. Ah, and gets killed by a Piat actually. Piat there as well. Yeah. Gotta be careful with these units. Having Canadians. MG42 getting down the glider cruise quite well. But maybe not in the best spot as it's sitting right out in the open. Canadians getting hit here a bit. And Fantyx now up to a 16-8 as he's pushing in the north. Not playing a bad game here. Onord in trouble. 17th is a strong division. But Onord obviously has a lot of firepower down here. But maybe overinvests this into a section of the map that even if he pushes here, he has to follow it up with something that actually threatens the reinforcement road here. Infantry alone doesn't do much here. You can ignore infantry down here. Just have to put some infantry in here, and if he tries to cross, you hit him. So maybe Onord over-investing into the south. Like Fantyx is also still investing into the center, pushed here. Needs to invest a bit more into the north, but in the south he is fully focused on defending, and he's defending it pretty well. Whilst he's pushing in the center. Lost his Baywagen here, so that's a bit of a shame. I think he lost his... Did he lose a Stook here? Or did he bring that around? I think that's one of the Stooks here. Yeah, I think that's the Stook here. And IG-33, really nasty from over here. Hitting the glider cruise now. Ooh! And we had a 233 behind enemy lines here. That got some kills, actually. Not too bad forts. But then an AB howitzer came in for the kill. But yeah, Fantyx playing a good game here. Showing you why he is in Division 1. M30 is out. The radio coverage at the front line is pretty good. Stook versus Little John. Stook gets the kill. Little John is down. And none of these guys has Piats. This guy has a Piat, but that guy will not get over here anytime soon, so the Stook doesn't really have to fear anything. So yeah, Onord in a bit of a pickle. 59 puts him on pressure. Only 10 minutes away. And even if he comes back, 17th SS is a division that can play the long game. So even every tick he gets ticked down right now is something that he also has to take back for sure in the long run, which might not even be that easy even if he recovers from this. And I don't quite see him recovering yet from this. 17th SS is really a good division. This is Legionary sitting the air landings here. Orc Searcher moving in as well. OSS Legionaries moving around here. Berada and G43, good combo. Tempest trying to come in with a bomb. Hitting some infantry. But really not doing anything amazing. And the Stooks really holding well. Stooks are super nasty right now. Off map coming in now. That might be a solution for Onord. At least for this section of the map. Just be careful to not get shut down on the road though. What does he want to... I'm pretty sure he wants to shell this, no? Or is he trying to shell this and then push through with Tetrax? No, yeah, this is the first hit. Maybe afterwards this and then try to push through. Like try to go around here and maybe hit from behind. But in the center he's heavily struggling. IG-33s, he doesn't really have a solution for that. He has airplay for it, I guess. But he bombed this over here instead of trying to maybe go for an IG-33. Now Tempest tries to go for an IG-33, I guess that's the solution. But that's the small Tempest, that might not even get the kill. Yeah, doesn't even get the kill there. I mean, nearly gets the kill, but not quite. Blitz over here gets killed by Tetrax. Tetrax here are scary. Off map is coming in. And will deal some damage. 381 battleship off map coming in here. Pioneers rolling in. Speerwagen has to be careful. No, doesn't want to... No, Speerwagen, you don't want to engage alone here. And well, it doesn't get spotted, so... Yeah, but Little John does the job. Stooks have to be careful. Ooh, yep, unload. Fantyx. Fantyx at a 17-7 though. If he gets the 18-6, that's completely nuts. But 17-7 is already scary as hell. Speerwagens, more of them rolling in here now. Stooks now engaging onto Tetrax as well. One Tetrax falls. Little John's coming around. We're only seeing a Little John engaging here. Yeah, has to be careful. Nearly gets shot there. Nofap didn't do as much as I expected. Didn't even kill the Stook, did it? Or is that already a replacement Stook? No, didn't even kill the Stook. Next off map being called in over here. But it's only damage control. Like, that's not really actually helping him too much. He's not doing a move with this. Stook needs to... Yeah, needs to stay in there. Can easily deal with Tetrax. Yeah, Tetrax not as scary from the front. M1 howitzers now hitting the 122mm. Yeah, they are annoying counter battery wise. For 60 points, they're really effective as counter battery. And only one Little John remaining now. And that Stook here is not even that damaged, is it? No, it's not damaged at all, so it could just 1v1 that Tetrarch actually. This one here got damaged now, so that's a different story. Okay, both sides. Mutual annihilation there. And yeah, now we see crumbles, but 15-9 already ticked down Onord quite a bit. Bit more AA I would like. Another Flak 36 would be good in my book. Then he could maybe stop Tempests from actually dropping their bombs. Mosquito coming in here. And Grenadiers in the rear. 16-8. 6 minute 15s. Fantyx on a good way here. Fantyx on a really good way. Pioneers rolling in. Panzer Grenadiers in the rear. AB-41s. M1s hitting the territory over here. But yeah, only 5 minute 50, and I would say Fantyx has more on the board right now. Due to how he dealt with Tetrarchs. Tetrarchs really didn't do much this game. I mean, he got rid of some Stooks, but still 2 remaining in the south. 1 more coming into the center. Crumbles do shit against Stooks as well. 17 pounder in the center, I guess is nice, but IG-33 there is also kind of scary. Yeah, you don't want to run too deep there, maybe. At least Onord somewhat secured the north again. 538 coming in there. But he's super struggling in the center. And Fantyx has a good, deep setup of infantry around here. So it will not be easy to get into this territory for Onord whatsoever. And he just doesn't have the forces currently. He has his artillery going for him, and I guess he has the off-map going for him. Because he has another off-map card. These off-maps are not cheap. 170 points. That's like 1 minute of income. So, they have to do something. And the first one didn't do that much. First one didn't do that much. 4 minutes, 34. Pioneer. Coming in. IG-33. Opening fire again. It might not end well for the glider crew, does it? Nope. Glider crew getting completely obliterated. Might allow the pioneers to move in there. Off map here. Coming in. Oh, no. Hitting that. Finally gets the Stook. Other Stook disengaged. 20mm got killed. I guess if Onord stabilizes, his air spam will be annoying. Air spam plus maybe M1 spam. Classic, as in the old days. Oh! The Speerwagen... Yes, the Speerwagen you should fight there. Yeah, why did he run? Could have just fired another shot. Maybe get a kill there. Like 36 needs to unload. Off map now coming in for Fantyx as well. And even if he loses this flank, still 17-7 now actually, as he wins the flag over here now. Oh boy, this is not good for Onord. Gets the Mosquito. Flak 36 doing a good job there. That's why I said, second Flak 36 will help out a lot in the middle. That's the first show. Second off map of an Onord now coming in over here. But that's all the off map he gets here. And that's not even hitting that much. If he doesn't get the Stook 4 with it, off map once again didn't pay off that well, as he still didn't have enough to push in here either. Off maps that you can't really follow up with up on are not that amazing. Well, first off map hit at least doing pretty good. Pioneers getting killed off, so like in the middle goes back, I guess. 33 trying to get a hit off. A single infantry unit in here would be really helpful, so that Onord can't just pressure everything in with a Tetrarch. As the Centaur is coming around to deal with the IG-33. His Legionaries now coming in to deal with this. He had Mosquito for damaged Legionary is not worthwhile. Onord feels like he's over-investing in... It feels like Onord is over-investing into air and off-map. But I'm not quite sure how good the rest is. But yeah, Fantyx is doing a really good job here. Onord now trying to capture the flag, but it's desperation move. This game is won by Fantyx. Playing a really clean game number 2. Really solid micro. Just doing everything right. Not everything. He misplayed a bit at the beginning here, but not too much. He always kept this town. Really good first push for the town, and super good push here. In the north, a bit overextending maybe, but also maybe not that much, but rather just forcing Onord into investing into the north again, but still holding the forest. And yeah, Onord is so heavily under pressure now as we get into sea phase. And only 1 minute remaining. 17-7 even. So yeah, this is not coming back. This is not coming back. What a game here. What a game. By Fantyx. This game number 2. Just completely clean. And showing you why 17th SS is a good division. Just has a pretty well-rounded deck and can deal with next to everything. Something kind of getting beaten now. IG-33 were really key over here, like allowing for the push over here, stopping Onord from using anything around here. And the infantry in the center did pretty well as well. 15 seconds remaining. Still a 16-8. Yeah, this is over. GGVP. Fantyx will get that. Onord bringing in a lot of infantry, but it doesn't matter. So yeah, there we go. Fantyx takes game number 2 of this series. Didn't expect that to go this way. Like, I expected 17th to do well, and I maybe even expected Fantyx to win. But not in that fashion. Really, GGVP there.
And his name is John C.
GGVP Fantyx. And yeah, GG Onord. Really clean play there by Fantyx. Dealing with all the Tetrarchs just fine. And getting the victory there. Getting the W. Yeah, 17th is for sure good. Wouldn't quite say S tier, but yeah, 8 tier, somewhere in 8 tier. I agree with you with them being one of the best divisions. Maybe S tier, maybe, but no. I would say A to A+. But yeah, GGVP here to Fantyx. And with that, I would say we end this day of streaming. Thanks for watching, guys. Really nice series we did cast today. And I hope you had a lot